Thank you for joining us. This is the place where all things support exist. My YouTube channel called Lose Weight With Me is a channel for people who have knee pain, back pain, chronic pain, obesity, and overweight. 100 million of us in these United States of America are overweight and obese. And right here is where we get support. And I just want you to know that every Thursday we'll come on with our special featured guest, Michelle Pettis, and she will give us inspiration, education, and the stick to itiveness to do it. The I Am Brand New Now Facebook group is a place and space where Michelle committed to sharing stories, beliefs, pictures, recipes, mindset shifts, setbacks, triumphs, challenges, discoveries, memories, habits, missteps, and truths that have redefined daily her relationship with food, and as a result, our relationship with food. This I Am Brand New Now Facebook group is for you. All are welcome. We will use our collective energy to support one another as we achieve our goals. Your decision to join this group is just your first step into brand newness. Stay tuned for brand new insights, inspiration, and insider information coming your way. Michelle Pettis speaks to us today on the topic: how does visualization help you achieve your health goals? Take it away, Michelle. We have Angelica saying, Hola, como esta, amigas? I don't even know the way to say that in Spanish, but I'm learning
Hola,
Spanish. So
hola, Angélica.
peace,
Hola, ¿cómo,
Angelica. Peace.
co- cómo está? Muy bien, muy bien, ¿y tú? Um,
Good. I'm glad you know what to say.
yeah, don't take it any further than that. I'll be out here in the wood. I'll be out here going, donde, donde. uh, so, Deborah, and thank you for that introduction, and thank you for really kind of shining a light on what we do in that Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been really, back at, I started this Facebook group in 2019, um, when I first lost weight. And when I started the Facebook group, I think a lot of people joined to just, I don't know if they really had weight issues, or they just wanted to support me or see what I was doing or what was going on. And in those beginning days, I was really just trying to figure it out. And I remember the first live I did, I was in the closet. I was in the closet at my old townhouse. And the name I did my first Facebook Live, I did a whole series of them, was called From Sarah's Closet, because my mother's name was Sarah. And
Aww.
and it was because of her, um, I think my my desire to really be connected to her started in the closet with
Gabby,
clothes.
stop.
And so that's why I started doing the lives from the closet, because it was surrounded by what the thing that motivated me and got me started, which was being able to wear whatever clothes I wanted to. And this speaks to what we're talking about tonight: visualization. Just after I lost the weight, I was like, oh man, and I figured out it was so much more to it than clothes. I thought, oh my God, am I just so shallow that all I wanted to do was wear some cute clothes? And but the more I got into it, what I really understood, that this was a health message, and it was about saving my life. It was about saving the lives of others. But the clothes became important because the clothes were a tool. Like I say, food is a tool. It was a pathway. It was a portal. It was an entryway to understanding. So I don't care what you use, right? Whatever it is, we all have different motivation. Whatever it is that gets us from where we are to where we want to go, if it's not lying, not cheating, not stealing, not hurting anybody, let's use it. So, the visualization, I spent a lot of time in that closet imagining myself wearing those clothes, right? Imagining where I would go, imagining what it would feel like. And our imagination is the most powerful tool that we have in this place that we're in. It is not a diet. It is imagination. It is not counting calories. It is imagination. It it can transport us, not just transform us, but it can transport us to our transformation. Our imagination is the key. That's why this writing program, that's why the writing program is so important. That's why the writing works, because it allows us to tap into our imagination. That's why the reading works, because this is all mental work. Imagination all happens in your head, right? So it is imagination that, and that's why getting off of the processed foods is so important. Because in order for us to really to do the mental work, for us to tap into our imagination, for our brain to be operating at top performance, we need to be feeding it in such a way. As long
Mhm.
as we're feeding it the processed foods, as long as we're feeding it the sugar, as long as we're feeding it all of that stuff, right, that
Mhm.
does not nourish it, our
Mhm.
brains will never do for us everything we need it to do to help us fight this disease. So
Mhm.
the very first thing is to get off of the processed foods
Mhm.
so that our brains can really be activated,
Mhm.
right, and support us,
Mhm.
right, and really take us deep into this imaginary world of where we want to be that will ultimately become real as we continue to visualize it. And so that 52 weeks of day after day, and this is everyday work
Mhm.
of dealing with the emotions that kind of keep us trapped. And see, this is what why it's so important is you hear the phrase emotional eating. And if when you were reading the description, you talked about our relationship with food. When I first started, I did say relationship with food back in 2019. I don't say that now. Um, I don't say that now because what we're looking for is mastery over food.
All
We're
right
looking
now.
for we're looking for food management skills. We cannot have a relationship with food because food can't have a relationship with us.
Yes.
Relationship is give and take. Food is
Yes.
inanimate.
And let me
Food
tell
is just
you,
a tool. Go ahead.
yes, my niece being here, she wanted to make home fries, and I was cutting them a little bit too big. She says, "Son Deborah, they are too big." And the relationship of us peeling a potato and taking our time cutting the fries, that's relationship. We just happened to be eating. She looked in the cabinet and found some summer sausages, something I wasn't gonna eat. I just, it was a compost thing I bought about 2 years ago, last year sometime. And I mean, she enjoyed making them out of little fries too. That's relationship. So I'm,
Hmm.
I'm just grateful that she's here to remind us that what I really crave with her today is relationship.
Yes, you right. So that's what you crave with her is relationship. We do relationship person to person, right?
And I even
What
said
what
to her,
we
I said, in a little bit, we're gonna eat a little salad. I'm gonna share it with you. She said, okay. See? See?
relationship, right?
That's it.
But what we do with food is management.
That's
What
it.
it takes skill. It takes mastery. I mean, the food is just like a skillet. A food is
Yes.
just like a fork. It's like a knife. It's like a plate. Yeah, we don't say. Do we ever say my relationship with my fork, my relationship with
Well,
my plate, my relationship with my skillet? No, we don't. Right? But but it's all mixed up, and so part of our work is to separate the food from the feeling, and
yes.
that's what we do in that 52-week program. Every If you are an emotional eater, right? If you call yourself an emotional eater, that means you're eating because you're driven by an emotion rather than hunger, rather than for nutrition and nourishment. And a lot of times that's because you aren't able to separate them or you know what it really feels like. That's why we spend 52 weeks. We spend 52 weeks each week on a different emotion. We
Yes.
unpack an emotion a week every day for 52 weeks. So if we're talking about fear, we talk about fear for 7 days. we unpack it for 7 days. If we're talking about anger, we talk about it for 7 days. If
Yes.
we're talking about stress, we talk about it for 7 days. We might do stress twice a year because there's so much
That's
of it.
right.
But my point is we spend that much time on it so you can be clear about what it looks like, what it feels like, when it shows up, what to do about it.
Yes.
And you don't confuse it and think that it's hunger. So after 52 weeks of going through 52 different emotions, think how empowering that is. Think how clear you
Yes.
will be in your mind about what to do when these different situations and not eat because you know it's not hunger. So
And you know what I
that's what.
like about participating in the I Am Brand New Now Facebook group, support group, Saturday 90-minute writing classes, and I'm going to look forward to the 52-week classes, is that the average person is so confused about what it takes to lose weight, how to continue to lose weight, and they're not getting good information from any source. Every
Hmm.
source is so extreme, and it's not even dealing with the real thing. And what I appreciate, and that's why I started my spelling words, because you're giving me so many different realistic things to put in my brain, in addition to real food, that my brain can relax from all the weight loss noise. They're
Yes,
getting ready to rev up. It's the new year. I mean, these
yes,
commercials getting ready to hit you on
yes,
every,
yes,
and you would think that, and not that it's nothing wrong with the support from weight loss surgery, from pills, and from shots, but you would think that that's the only way to lose weight if we listen to media. And the truth
yes,
is, they're spending $93 million. I'm talking about, they're getting $93 million from ads and rep and marketing and commercials, and giving us the message that they want us to do, to have. So people think, oh, go to the doctor. The doctor's supposed to help you. And the reality is, the doctors and the weight loss clinics, might care because they really want to help you lose weight. They want you to be in that wheel, but they're only looking at whatever diagnosis they have that fits their belief system,
mhm,
not what's in
mm,
your best interest. I mean, I'm just sorry to say that.
mhm,
That's why you have to
mm,
listen to your own instinct. If it feels right for you,
mhm,
then go for it. But I really
mhm,
appreciate that you're giving us breathing techniques. You're giving
mhm,
us things to do when we feel anxious, questions to
mhm.
ask, terminology, um, um, understanding what happens when you fail, how to use that failure to continue on. All of the things that we need within life, and especially within weight loss management and food addiction.
Yes, yes. I'm glad you said in life because once we get this skill, right? This skill transfers into every other area of your life. This muscle
Mhm.
that we build, it
Mhm.
makes everything better. And you're right, Deborah, and it is a $93 billion industry, not 93 million, 93
Yes.
billion
Yes.
dollar industry.
Let me write that down.
And this industry is built on the fact that they have an expectation that people are going to fail, that they aren't going to get it right. Yeah,
Exactly.
they count on that. And I'm here to tell you, you can count on something different. Here's how you can get it right. You can get it right with visualization, which I'm gonna take us through a visualization tonight in just a second.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Affirmation, meditation, and prescriptive writing. And the other night when we were in the group, when we were in our Mind Over Meals retreat, someone asked, writing, is that all we have to do? Does this really work? Is all we have to do is write? And if you were in that retreat, you heard from my assistant,
Mhm.
who came on, and she said, and we've been working together for 2 months. We hadn't been working together very long. And she
Mhm.
said that she started writing, and she knew that she had lost weight, but she was afraid. She was afraid to get on the scale to see how much it was because she had, been disappointed so many times. Well, I talked to her yesterday, and she lost 14 pounds.
Excellent.
14 pounds.
Excellent.
14 pounds just doing the writing. And so, yes, it does work. And the reason, here's why it works. It works because the writing allows you to rewire your brain. It
Yeah.
allows you to unlearn and learn something new. The visualization allows you to help you rewire your brain. The affirmations do that because with the affirmations and with the gratitude, you're putting something else in your mind other than the food talk, other than the food noise. You're pushing all the negative information, all the information doesn't support you. You're pushing it out of the way. The more visualizations, more affirmations, the more meditations, more gratitude, the more prescriptive writing, we're doing like a massive brain dump continually to move out all this old programming. That's why my program is not for the faint of heart. It is for somebody that is ready. And because we're in it the work every
Mm-hmm.
day. But it's every day to get to who you are inside, right? It's nothing external. It's just moving all this stuff out of the way to get to the person who you really are. And one of those things that is so important is visualization. And you can and think about a visualization and all these techniques is they are free. Visualization is free. Affirmations are free. Meditations are free. Prescriptive writing is free, except for maybe the pen and the paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. You can do that on your own. And I have people that come to the group. I've never met them, never talked to them, and they have lost weight, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
resources that are available are free. But if you come to the group and say, you know what, this is good, but I want a higher level of support. I want more support than this. You can get more support and pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can get more support and pay for it. And by the time I'm through with you at the end of 52 weeks, and I said that by the time I'm through with you at the end of 50, you won't even need me. But I would hope that you would want to stay, right? But because
Mm-hmm.
my goal is not to help you. My goal is to teach you, is to show you, is to give you everything I got so you can. What is that? Teach. I'm not gonna say a man. Just teach people to fish, right? And they can feed themselves.
That's
Well,
it.
that's what this is about, right? So you will get the tools, you will get the skills, you will get the reinforcement week after week, so that if you want to you go on about your business, go ahead, right? But I would hope that with newfound empowerment, that you would want to bring folk and support the people that are coming behind you on the way that you have paved. So one of the things that and we're talking about this tonight, we're talking about visualizations, how powerful and important that is. And the thing that you really have to understand is that coming here and listening to Deborah Ann and listening to me is good. Watching all the videos is good. But this is just a portal for you to do the work. You have to and and if you have watched Deborah Ann and I for the past couple of weeks or past couple of months, here's what you know. I say the same thing over and over again. I say the same thing over and over. I might say it a little
Mm-hmm.
different with a little twist from time to time. And
Mm-hmm.
here's what you also see is you see Deborah Ann writing every week. Even though she wrote the same thing the week
That's it.
before, she writes every week because this is how it becomes natural. This is how you reprogram yourself. This is
Yes.
how it becomes automatic. And
Yes.
when you start reprogramming your brain, your thoughts, then your behavior starts to change.
Yes.
That's what I want you to get is that our eating, what we eat is a behavior, it's an action. And
Mm-hmm.
before we ever behave in any manner, before we ever take any action, we think first.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you change the thinking. So we work on changing the thinking, we work on changing the thoughts, we work on changing the believing, and then the actions will change automatically.
That's it.
And we
I
do it
have my
over and
scale set in such a place when I step out of my bedroom, I my scale is right there. I can pull it down, turn it on, and stand on it. It's my
Yep.
friend, it's my support. I cannot manage it if I don't measure it.
Mhm,
I don't I
mhm.
feel happy, I feel sad. I don't feel sad, I feel happy and I feel knowledgeable.
Yes. Yes. And that's empowering. I mean, in
Mhm.
just those words there, just that language there, the scale is my friend. It
Mhm.
empowers me. It gives me knowledge.
Mhm.
It gives me information. It allows me to be in management mode because I'm measuring. All those words reframe what we have thought and believed about scales for so long, right?
Mhm.
And you say that over and over and over again, right? Then that means you look forward to doing that. You look forward to getting the information that you need to live in a healthful way. That's
That's
what it
right.
is. It's information. So, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to take you all through a visualization exercise. So if you're watching, I just want you to get quiet, all right? Get quiet and just take a few deep breaths and close your eyes and close your eyes. And a lot of us have probably had a very hectic holiday season, and sometimes the holidays are stressful and create anxiety for people. So we're just gonna take a visualization that you can go to. And these are visualizations we do these every week in that 52-week program. You get this visualization, you get a different visualization for each emotion, and then you can repeat that visualization as you need it throughout the day or throughout the week. So you have found a quiet place. Gently close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, feeling the weight of your body supported completely. Notice any anxiety present in your body, perhaps a tightness in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, or tension in your shoulders. Rather than trying to change these sensations, simply acknowledge them with kindness. Picture yourself at dawn, the world still quiet and full of possibility. The first rays of sunlight filter through the morning mist, touching your skin with gentle warmth. Feel the cool grass beneath your feet, anchoring you to this moment. Each blade of grass represents a new beginning, a fresh chance to choose differently. The anxious energy that usually fills your mornings begins to dissolve like dew evaporating in sunlight. Feel the warmth spreading through your body, melting tension from your shoulders, softening your jaw, releasing the tightness in your chest. Your body remembers its natural state of calm, like a lake returning to stillness after a storm. Now, feel yourself rising gently into the air, floating above the landscape of your daily concerns. From this higher perspective, watch as anxious thoughts about tasks and responsibilities become smaller, less overwhelming. The cool morning breeze brushes your skin, carrying away layers of worry like autumn leaves. Notice how your breathing deepens naturally at this height. The air is crystal clear, filling your lungs with pure, calm energy. Your spine lengthens, your shoulders relax, your face softens like a bird soaring on thermal currents, you're held effortlessly above the swirl of anxiety below. Before you appear three pools of crystal clear water, each surface mirror smooth. Their edges shimmer with gentle light, inviting you closer. The air here carries the fresh scent of water mingled with the sweet herbs growing along the bank. At the first pool, as you gaze into its depths, watch yourself moving through daily tasks with peaceful precision. Notice how your future self handles each responsibility with grace. No rushing, no overwhelm, just steady, conscious action. The second pool reveals you making food choices from a place of calm wisdom. See how differently you approach eating when anxiety no longer drives your decisions. Your movements are unhurried, your choices conscious and nourishing. In the third pool, observe yourself navigating challenges with serene confidence. Feel the quiet strength emanating from this vision of your centered self. Find yourself entering a peaceful garden where anxiety cannot follow. The air is rich with scents of herbs, calming lavender, refreshing mint, grounding rosemary. Each breath fills you with nature's tranquility. Feel how your stomach relaxes, releasing the tight knot of anxiety it usually holds. Before you spread the feast of naturally calming foods, notice how differently your body responds when peace guides your choices. Instead of the urgent pull of anxiety driven cravings, you feel gentle waves of natural hunger. Your mouth waters appreciatively at the sight of fresh, whole foods. Their vivid colors, deep greens, bright berries, golden fruit feed your eyes before nourishing your body. Touch a sun warmed apple. Feel its smooth skin. Listen to the satisfying crunch of fresh vegetables. Your body hums with recognition of real nourishment, so different from the false comfort of anxiety eating. A clear stream flows nearby, its gentle sound already calming your nervous system. Cup your hands and taste the cool, pure water. Feel it flowing through your body, washing away tension, bringing clarity to your thoughts. Each sip is an act of peace, a choice for calm over chaos. Your journal rests on a sun warmed rock, its pages open and inviting. Feel the texture of the paper under your fingers, smooth and receptive. As you write, anxiety flows from your mind through your hand onto the page, transforming into wisdom. Notice the release in your shoulders as each worried thought finds expression and resolution. The peaceful sound of water flowing reminds you of sleep's natural rhythm. Feel the deep rest available when anxiety no longer disrupts your nights. Your body softens into this possibility of genuine restoration. Now face a situation that typically triggers anxiety, perhaps a busy morning routine, a challenging work meeting, or a crowded grocery store. But this time, feel the quiet strength in your core as peace overcomes panic. Your no to anxiety driven choices feels like a gentle but firm hand raised in protection of your peace. Feel the power in your feet as they stand firmly on the ground. Notice the space in your chest where anxiety used to live, now filled with calm authority. Your boundaries are not rigid walls, but a soft, strong energy field protecting your peace. Stand in your center of wisdom, surrounded by a golden light. This light infuses every cell with clarity, making it easy to evaluate situations without anxiety's distortion. Feel the coolness of clear thinking in your mind, replacing the heat of anxious thoughts. When faced with decisions, notice how your body offers clear signals, a gentle expansion for yes, a quiet contraction for no. Anxiety no longer clogs these messages. Your breath moves freely, your mind is clear, your choices flow with wisdom rather than worry. Before opening your eyes, feel the complete sensation of calm throughout your body. Your forehead is smooth and cool, your jaw is soft and relaxed, your shoulders rest easily, your chest expands freely with each breath, your stomach is peaceful and settled, and your hands and feet feel capable and grounded. Take 3 deep breaths, anchoring these sensations of peace in your body. Know that you can return to this state whenever anxiety rises. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, carrying this calm awareness with you. So that's your visualization.
What did you say?
So that's your visualization.
Yes.
And so what I want you to imagine is what would happen. Now that visualization is longer than most of them. It takes you pretty deep. It's 10 minutes long. They don't all have to be that long. You can do a visualization in 15 seconds, right? Uh, but this one went through all the principles of being brand new. And what it did was it reframed anxiety through all of the 8 principles of the program. And taking you through that, that's how you can transform anxiety into peace. And just imagine where this will take you if you did this visualization 3 times a day. The visualization is about 10 minutes, but 3 times a day,
That's nice.
3 times a day, 7 days a week. If you read this visualization, if you listened to this visualization, right, if you were able to tap into hearing it, how it would just automatically transform you and take you to a different place whenever anxious thoughts occur. It works. And you can feel it just doing it this one time.
Mhm.
Just just in this one doing it just one time. You can feel a difference.
Mhm.
You can feel a difference. So just imagine if you were to do this 3 times a day for 7 days,
Mhm.
the energy shift that you would experience.
Yes.
So one thing that I do offer, Deborah Ann, and we need to, um, we got another thing coming up. Need to get out of here. But one thing I do offer is for anybody that it has an emotion that they're dealing with, right? That they're struggling with, and they need a visualization. I offer a private consultation,
Hmm.
which is called a personalized visualization consultation. If you email me, I will spend an hour with you, and we will unpack whatever challenges that you're having around a particular emotion, and I will create and record a special customized visualization for you. Now, it's $2.95. And just that's how much it costs. But you get an hour with me. We unpack the visualization, then I write it and record it for you, and you can listen to it as many times as you need to for for $2.95. You can listen to it all year long, right? You can listen to it all week long. Whenever a situation comes up when you need it, the file is yours, and it's based on your whatever your situation is, whatever challenge you're having, whatever emotion that you've identified that you're working with. Maybe you haven't identified the emotion. That's why we get on the phone and we talk for an hour, and we process it. Email me, and you can get your own personalized visualization consultation for 295.
Thank you so much. Topic today was, how does visualization help you achieve your health goals? Michelle, we appreciate it. We'll forward all other questions to you and we'll answer them next week. And we look forward to more wonderful insights to helping us heal our mind so that our body size can decrease. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Peace and hair grease. Bye, y'all.